Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the final night of our third week of the Binding of Isaac Racing League second season. So again, good to see one and all. Let me get our music going in the background here, but good to see everybody once again tonight. That was not the song that I hit. That was the song that I hit. Nobody heard that audio cut, right? Totally. I'm, by the way, audio engineer looking for work. Thumbs up, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, welcome in, guys and gals. As you can see, we're going to get our Monday Night Isaac kicked off here. We got two races tonight. First off, we got Pokedude97, your Green Bay Packers representative on the left, against MagicD250, pardon my voice crack, your Cincinnati Bengals representative on the right. Wow, I can't talk. And again, that intro is just like everybody's saying, their freaking epic intro, right? That was made by Dorcas1218 and Family Jewel 7X here on Twitch. So again, we'll get the links in there for you. Make sure to follow those guys up because they do a lot of stuff here on Twitch that is freaking awesome. So be sure, there's the links for you. Make sure to check those out. On that note, there's the link up above, cadguard.net. Yeah, what audio cut? I heard nothing. The links in here will get you into both Magic and Poke's channels at the same time. So be sure to head on in there, and as you can see, they're off and... Wow! Alright, so we're off and running freaking... wow, doubly awesome! Oh my god, this is gonna be a great run, guys! So Pokedude on the left, picking up Polyphemus. Shoot, am I doing my math right? 3 times damage multiplier, Magic getting Stigmata, damage up, and health up on the right. So off and running with something freaking epic to begin with. Again, real quick, they are on a call. Obviously, they did their own countdown. Wow, and Guppy spot for Magic. This is gonna be an interesting run, guys. This is going to be a real interesting run. So anyways, what we do here is we take Isaac, best 2 out of 3, down through the Womb 2. Whoever beats Mom's Heart first is going to be your winner. And as you can see, like, they are definitely off and running here. There is a lot of, how do you want to say this? A lot of strategy involved with this. We've seen some crazy moves that you may not think about already being taken into effect by our racers. However, the main thing to think about, there are 7 banned items in this league. We'll get them linked up in chat here real fast. Excuse me. Of course, now I'm losing my voice right as we start. Never fails. There you go. So you cannot pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel. If we get across any of those, I'll let you know exactly why on all of them. Excuse me. Again, Pokedude picked up Mom's Underwear. That's a little bit of range up for him, so he'll be able to fire his tears a little bit further. He's got a Curse of Darkness, so you won't be able to see his mini-map at all. There you see Magic picking up the Cube of Meat as the item off of pretty much any one of the horsemen you're going to fight. That's an orbital that'll block shots and continue to build up into a full-on Meat Boy, depending on how many parts of that you wind up getting. Oh, wow, these curse rooms for Magic are being nice to him. Spirit of the Night for free, so Flying and Spectral Tears also. Guys, this is going to be a really interesting run at the rate this is going. So Spectral Tears, you can see, allows him to shoot through rocks. He can basically not... I don't want to say be invincible, but there's spots he can put himself in where enemies can't hit him, but he's going to wail on them. Yeah, we got 2 crazy runs starting off here then on the night, so this is going to get really nuts. So again, at the bottom of the screen, you guys can see that 0-0 score. We do a best 2 out of 3. Again, whoever takes out Mom's Heart first gets a point. We reset both racers, and you have to do that twice to win the night. And again, we're in our 3rd week out of 17 regular seasons. We start our bye weeks next week. I know the Poke does not have a race next week. Bye weeks means that you just don't have to play. It would normally be a rest week for actual players, but, you know, hey, it's a practice week, if you will. Again, for Poke, he's picking up that Cube of Meat like we were talking about on Magic's side, so they both have one now. And again, you saw Magic also picked up the excuse me, I'm sorry about that, the deck of cards. Used it once, got the full off of it. That would be a teleport back to the entrance room of the floor he's on. Again, Poke right now about, 2 rooms ahead of Magic as soon as he finishes off this boss. And he's very close to having done so. Poke flying on along with those gigantic Polyphemus tears. Yep, doing Green Bay proud right now. What's up, Callie? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Tippin? Good to see you tonight as well. There's that item box for Magic, one of just about every type of thing. You got the umbilical cord. That'll spawn, if you get down to half a red heart, we'll spawn a random follower for you in the room. Every room after the room where you get down to half a red heart. Let me rephrase. Magic also got a Devil Deal, which has Krampus in it. So when he gets through this fight, I have faith. But when he gets through this fight, his reward will be a lump of coal. which will actually, as the shots move further away, also increase them in size and damage output. And you see Poke coming across not only a key, but his item room. Getting the Scapular, if he gets down to half a red heart, that will actually spawn a full blue heart for him, a soul heart. And that'll happen once per room, so you can kind of play that to your advantage. Again, Magic's also sitting on Guppy's paw. I never did explain this. If he hits spacebar, that will actually take one of his red heart containers, whether it's full or not, and turn it into 3 full blue hearts for him. Again, he would lose the red heart container, but hey, you get 3 hearts out of it, so it's that trade. Do you want to make it? There's also a few extra things, like let's say that you get the Horror Babylon item. Doesn't matter how many blue hearts you have, as long as you're less than 1 full red heart, that'll be enacted all the time. So there's a couple things like Polaroid as well comes to mind that'll actually really play into effect with that very well for synergy-wise. And yeah, there's that lump of coal. And let's see, Poke just looking for a boss fight here. Magic moving on down to the Caves 1 as well. Ooh, a loading screen. That may indicate, at least this early on, that's, yep, going to be an XL floor. Curse of the Labyrinth means that Magic has both his Caves 1 and Caves 2 stuck together. So he's going to have 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights. There's still only 1 store, 1 super secret room, 1 secret room. And if there is 1 arcade, 1 library as well, should they be there. What's up, Plus? How you doing? Sorry, I'm probably still mispronouncing the ever-living hell out of that. We're just going with Sir, because, yeah, we've been using that forever, so what's up? Yeah, the XL can seriously make or break a floor for you sometimes. We've seen, like, Vendrith comes to mind last night. Just kept getting XL floor after XL floor. You don't necessarily want all of them to be XLs, but maybe one of them here and there might save you a little bit of time should you come across your items, you know, right next to each other, or maybe 1 item room and then your boss fights. It might save you a little bit of time. Now, if you're behind and you're getting them, you're really hoping you just come across your boss rooms, because here's the thing, your boss rooms will be back-to-back. Your item rooms are going to be most likely very spread out across the floor. They're well, I can't say they're definitely not going to be next to each other, but 99% of the time they will not be. Oh, we've seen some nutty ones combination-wise in this. Like, let's see, Gambit wound up with, started with Max's head, wound up with, what, Sacred Heart? Other damage up items, like, what do you get? Pentagram. Like, the way, if we did the math right, depending on how it actually multiplies, he had somewhere between 27 and 30 damage, if it multiplies like I think it does. So it was pretty nutty. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the servers were hit hard today, it seemed like, by DreamHack. That was the name of it, I think it is. What's up, Glassy? How you doing? Yeah, just can't handle the BOILeR hype. That's what it is. Yeah, no, it's not that gigantic thing. Oh, 2 puberty pills, so nothing really good there off of Mom's pills for Poke. Still sitting at just those 2 red hearts, as is Magic at the moment. Although Magic also has 2 soul hearts still sitting there. Oh, I love when people have to do that going down my street. Like, don't downshift to brake, use your brakes, guys. What's up, Evergrace? How you doing? Yeah, next year we got BOILeR and DreamHack. Yeah, with how many times I say, I ain't announcing that. I'll just sit back. I'll do the audio or something. That'll make me feel a lot better. Yep, 2 games tonight. Yes, indeed. We got another one coming up at 11 p.m. Eastern to finish off the week. So we just got the 2 more left this week, and then we pick up again on Friday with Week 4. And again, we'll get the website updated. Hopefully we'll, yeah, we do have everything on Week 4 scheduled, so we'll get that updated hopefully tonight for you. And that way you guys can check on the front page of BOILeR.org, which you can see in the upper left-hand corner, and that'll show you the entire results from this week. We'll get that linked up to the videos on demand of everything, and try to get the YouTube link up there as well. Again, if you guys just go to my YouTube channel, I make, every single week, I make a playlist for that particular week's games. So everything will be put together in there. And again, same thing here on Twitch. All the highlights will be there. You'll be able to find them here on my channels, or on my channel. If you put like /videos on there, you'll be able to see everything. Oh, let's see. Sack of pennies for Pokedude. Probably not what he's hoping for. That'll actually spawn a coin or 2 for him every couple of rooms. Magic's still looking for keys. So, oh, here we go. This is what we were talking about earlier. And he got it. All right. I wasn't sure he got it. I didn't see Monstro in there for a second. But if you pause when you get when you pick up your item in one of these challenge rooms, you can actually get all the way, well, at least the first 2 waves to spawn for you. Sometimes it actually does all 3. Thank you, Bert. There's the link. Hey, what's up, Zero? How you doing, sir? Watched quite a bit of you breaking the game earlier. Alright, Book of Revelations and Book of BOILeR in Pokedude's library. So he's going to take the Book of BOILeR with him. Says goodbye to his D6. That'll be a time and a half damage multiplier. You saw when he used the Book of Revelations. That gave him 1 blue soul heart. Magic, again, in that challenge room, picked up a, I believe it was stem cells, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely mistaken. I swear it was stem cells, though. Awesome. Good to see you, man. Yeah, exactly. That glitch can probably get you killed. Like, not more often than not, but let's say that, you know, you've got a really weak build and you think for some reason, oh, I'll spawn them all at the same time. Let's say for whatever reason it gives you these, it won't. But if it gives you these greed heads that Magic's fighting, that could probably turn out pretty bad for you, so we allow it to happen. Yeah, what, stem cells? Okay, I just had to make sure. Let's see, Balls of Steel and a range down, so 2 more soul hearts for Magic there, but he does also get a range down. Again, he does... never mind, that was Poke that picked up the range up. I'm speaking too soon. Isaac's Fork is a trinket for Pokedude that every, I believe at the end of rooms as he finishes them off, has a chance to heal you. So let's see, Magic deciding, I don't really feel like gambling at all. Just gonna go ahead and blow up everybody, and a bunch of extra hearts just in case. See, Pokedude picking up the Sad Onion, too. Totally forgot to get on that part, but that will actually double up your tier rate, so you'll see him fire out these gigantic, disgustingly overpowered tiers a lot faster. Magic, with that key, gonna go on back. Oh, teleporting remote. Oh, no. Magic's got that grin like, oh, I can teleport. So for those that don't know, if you did not see the very first race ever in BOILeR, and we're talking last season, it was Magic against Diana, if I'm not mistaken. And Magic got random pills on the womb, too. And we had to create a rule, because Magic got it like a 7% chance. Winds up in a I Am Error room, and bypasses completely what would be the last boss. Yeah, it was against Diana, there you go. So, yeah, there you have it. So basically, he bypassed Mom's Heart, which is our last boss fight of these races, so you have to kill her to win. Basically, at that point, Magic suggested, well, you know, I basically screwed myself. Why don't I just go kill Sheol, and then I have to kill the devil to make it a win? So Magic suggested it. I just, you know, like went, okay, done. Like, I guess that works. So again, Magic being the, like, well, I screwed myself into it. We made the MagicD250 rule. If that ever happens to you, you have to kill the devil. Yeah, unfortunately, like you said, there's no video of it because I somehow didn't save that one. I don't know what happened, but yeah, there is no video of it anywhere. It stinks. Unless it's on Magic's channel, which it could be. Alright, so again, Pokedude, no health up after that boss. Why am I not surprised? Also gets a devil deal where he was looking at 2 cat items. Now again, there's a little, not trick, but I guess you could call it that. If you pick up 3 cat items on the same run, not including Tammy's head, it's just Guppy's head, dead cat, Guppy's tail, and, good God, I'm forgetting one of them, and Guppy's head. If you get those, any combination of those 3, you'll actually turn into Guppy on the run. What's up, Reddy? How you doing? Nice dodge by Magic. That one kind of face-planted, though. This is why I hate these guys. These enemies in particular, Magic's fighting, I just hate. You have no idea where they're going. They kind of turn on a dime. There's this boss fight. Wow. I was starting to wonder when he was going to get this. So again, this is why XL floors can kind of screw you over. You notice, ooh, nice health uphill for Magic. That is exactly what you want to see right now. Let's see, Poke with very low health and that Eternal Heart sitting in there. He's going to be looking for a bomb to go back in there and get that out with without taking damage. Poke wants that Eternal Heart, I'm sure, before the end of the floor. Yeah, Hairball does not count towards Guppy. You actually have to make a full-on Guppy in a run to get that, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he's got the ladder. Here's the thing, though, like, again, like, do you know how precise you have to be with that sometimes? Like, there's that one open spot, if I'm not mistaken. What happens with full Guppy, you get flying ability, and you spit out friends till the end flies, which are, I believe, 3 times damaging, like, or would damage as much as 3 times one of your tiers. And they're really overpowered. Yeah, that golden hollow there gives you coins every part of it that you destroy. Alright, it's poking down to that last heart, gonna bomb out this secret rock. Ah, just that one extra. So he's back up to where he was. Could be worse. The Poke will be back for that, like, oh god, you were getting a little too close to these, man. But again, he'll be back for that Eternal Heart, because you don't want to risk it. That's the main thing at this point, too. You do not want to risk it at this point on the floor. Like, yeah, it may be a long way back to that, but at the same point, like, you know, you get hit, what, 3 times and that's gone? Depending on if it isn't a champion mob. So let's see. Oh, let's see those no Bibles. Magic can't do a thing with it either, so he's got to leave it behind. But there's one of your banned items, folks. The Bible will actually get it so that you can one-hit 2 of the last 3 bosses, Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart. The real actual use for it up till then is that it gives you flying for the room. So basically it would do Magic no good, because you can't even pick up the banned items here, so there you see it. Is he actually going to take it now? I'll be damned. Oof. Always scares me having a little too much speed. See, this is a good thing the Magic can fly in this room. It makes this, like, trivial by comparison to how it normally is in here. Like, look at how little room there is to walk in this room Magic's in. Now imagine that if you can't fly. Enjoy! Ooh, perfect timing on the key, too. Oh, and perfect timing on the tech, too. So he'll be very happy with this. Also another item rock for him, so he gets his bomb back and another soul heart, but you can see that laser basically infinitely firing out. Man, I can't talk today. Yeah, I hate that room. If you do not have flying, man, that room is brutal. Like, if Poke came across that, he'd be very mad. Also, speaking of being mad, God, do I hate these guys when you have slow tears. So let's see, Magic saying, Judgy, please. Let's see what he winds up with plenty of money here. He should get some item. Hierophant card will give him 2 more soul hearts. We'll definitely accept that. These guys turn so quickly. Poke, walk away. Oh, Ghost Baby. Oh, Judgy. No, thank you, man. So again, there's a follower for Magic that will fire out Spectral Tears. We've already talked about that. Magic's got them already, but same thing. Very low damaging, but will go through rocks, any type of things in its path like that. Judgy, why? Why? So let's see, Magic not going to bother gambling, just looking for and finding a dead end. Ouch. I was going to say, just looking for a boss fight right now. Oh, fine. That's not the boss fight I meant. But finding greed in his secret room there, definitely not something he needs to worry about. And he'll just keep moving on. Obviously, he knows which way he's going until it splits off into another branch at some point. Yeah, it's a pretty weak follower. It does pretty crappy damage. But again, at this point, you might as well take it. It's damage up. And in a race, it's not really going to hurt you that bad, so you might as well take it. And again, you can't reroll anything except for the 7 banned items, which we've shown in chat a few times. But that not being one of them, you might as well take it. Because it's either that or leave it behind. Again, Poke with no keys still at this point. Still just looking for any type of help with this. Still only rocking the 2 hearts as well. Like, it's been a very low health up run. Again, you see that scapular. Oh god, runaway Magic. There you go. He'll say no thanks to the challenge room. I'm guessing to the right here. Alright, so yeah, it's almost definitely going to be over here to the right. So Magic will be coming up on his boss fight relatively soon. Again, you can see the Pokedude's on a Depths one right now. MagicD250 is on an Acropolis one. Only difference being the Magic has got the expansion version, so he's going to see a lot, we call them tougher enemies. It really depends on your build. But they are actually a lot worse enemies. Poke's got the original version. Boy, that was weird. I didn't even see the thing shoot there. Either way, Poke's got the original version, so a lot easier enemies for the most part. Magic gonna clear out this room. I don't know why. But I guess why not? Gotta try to find that key. No such luck, but he's gonna be going on to his boss as well, and these two will be in the same room at the same time. So there you go. Again, there. Oh, God. The bloat for Magic, not what he wanted to see. One of the tricks to the bloat, get up at the top of the room, and he cannot fire Brimstone, because he can't shoot it upwards. He can only shoot it downwards or to the sides. Yeah, I feel a lot better today, Card. Like, infinitely better today than I did on Saturday. Infinitely better. Mostly because I think it's that the weather just stopped changing so, like, frequently, and basically, like, as soon as it does, my body just kind of, like, settles in, like, oh, okay. And again, Monstro 2 just getting to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. There we go. Now he's going to spawn more. This is why the timing sucks on Monstro. You can, like, barely get rid of the spawns. When he jumps and makes another spawn. There we go. Now he's trapped in the pattern. Oh, no, he's not. Poke may not know that one. Yeah, you gotta love Flash, don't you? This is one of the reasons why, like, all of us cannot wait for Rebirth. No more Flash lag. It's gonna be so sweet. So very, very sweet. Seriously, cannot wait for that to happen. Nice, Nooms. I'm the same way, like, Rum keeps popping out those, like, you know, him, and that's actually his character. That's not just, like, some random, you know, like, oh, yeah, whatever. That's actually his character. That's why I make the joke about Mala's door. So let's see, Magic finishing off the boss here. Oh god, Poke, run away, these masks suck. This is why you don't want Necropolis levels. These masks. Oh my god, they are being evil. So again, Poke's already gotten his scapular heart out of this room, so he's not going to get another. He has to be really careful here. Ooh, the other way. Oh god, keep running. Jesus. That was brutal. Alright, so, good god. Poke needs to find something to heal him at this point, like anything. Anything to heal him. Oh god, another mass room. There you go. Alright, Poke camping out on that ladder. This is where you can kind of utilize this thing to your advantage. Alright, Magic not even going to bother with that. He's just thinking he's going to hang on to the Guppy's Paw the entire time and that he won't need the extra recharge from the battery, so he isn't going to bother with that. That's kind of weird. Oh! I was gonna say, this is the one issue, is sometimes these guys will still troll the hell out of you. And lo and behold, Poke down, that gives Magic a gigantic lead at the moment, but ouch. That room right there. And there you see Poke's resetting, and his game's giving him probably an XL floor to load into. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, now he's back up. I was gonna say, that was actually a reset. If anybody's wondering how they're resetting that fast, by the way, hold down the R button for a second or two. Yeah, those masks, dude, they're so brutal. Like, every time, I will take damage every time I see those in a room, unless I have something like Brimstone. Brimstone, being able to clear from one side of the room to the other, gives me a little net of safety, but, ugh. Other than that, those things are just god-awful. Ooh, more health up for Magic off of the Judgy, so Judgy please and Judgy thank you there. And he's just gonna keep moving on along. Ooh. Does not have a bomb to get that item rock, though. I know, that's the best part, isn't it, Nooms? The exclamation mark command's way longer than what it says. That's what makes it fun. Alright, so Magic, with enough keys now, is going to go back and look for his item room first. One of the other things you need to know, well, two things, actually. Ooh, Wiggle Worm. Yeah, that's a reset for Poke as well. No? He's going to take... I'll be damned. Do you want to work with that? Do you really want to work with that? No, I didn't think so. That's a reset. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, is he really taking it? Anyways, two things you need to know. Magic is on a Necropolis floor. That's all it says. Remember, though, he's already killed off the Depths 1, so you know full well that this is just Depths 2. It is not an XL floor. So keep that in mind. Other thing to know is that if you go into the boss fight on the Depths 2, which is Mom's Foot, you cannot get back out of there unless you have a way to teleport. So if you don't want your item room, feel free to fight the boss whenever. But if you haven't found your item and you really want it, don't... Oh, wow, the poop. Darren, link me. Darren, we need the GIF. Can you remove the bombs or key effect? No, you can't. That's, no matter what, that's still one of the neutral ones. So even if you get a PhD, there's still a chance that you'll get neutral pills. It's neutral or good. Just no bad ones at that point. But no, that's always in there. I require the poop gif. Oh, wow. Poke's gonna pass on Mulligan. That's kind of surprising. I might have taken that, honestly. I really might have taken Mulligan there to start off a run. So he's probably gonna look for another damage multiplier, seeing as he did so good last time. At this point, you might as well keep resetting until you get something that you really want, I guess. And he doesn't want to do this until he finds an item room sooner. Yeah, even Wolf's surprised, like, wait a minute, what? Ooh, Magic. I was gonna say that's gonna get you hit. Like, do not try to thread the needle. The needle is not big enough to thread. Yeah, Magic would kill for the mulligan right now, I think. Like, seriously, like, I can just see, like, the... Wait, what? Curse of the Lost, extra rooms added onto the floor. Here's what Poke's doing, by the way. If he isn't seeing his item room, like, right off the bat in the second room, he's resetting again. So, wow, his game, like, locked up on him there. So, again, this is the fun part. If you reset too much in a row sometimes, Flash just goes like, dude, you're making me breathe hard, bro. Like, I don't exercise often, and getting up out of this chair is too much to ask. Oh, God, I'm talking too much. I'm out of breath, man. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna nap. Like, yeah, basically Flash has issues is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, Flash. Lol. Nope. Basically what happens. Anyways, Magic's on his mom's foot fight like I was talking about. So without a way to teleport, he's in here. Obviously, though, he's got in his item room. Left it behind, but he got into his item room. Either way, God, that hurts. It was a portable slot machine also, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Makes sense without explanation. Either way, though, he got Blue Mom, which is by far the worst that you could probably wind up with. Again, I'm kind of shocked that he wasn't doing the new method here. Especially with Blue Mom. I would make sure that that was the case. Cat of 9 fails will actually up your shot speed on screen by 16%. Not how quickly you fire them out, how quickly they move once they're on screen. And again, that's why we let the toothpicks be rerolled. They're kinda sorta pointless. Alright, this brings up another good point. Magic here has got... I wonder if he's going to do it. No, he's actually going to keep that. Alright, Magic has got the Polaroid, so now because... And there you go, there's the other use I was going to say. So because he's got no red hearts right now, if he gets hit once, that gives him a 5-second full damage shield, so nothing can hit him, and he just turned all of his red hearts into 3 blue hearts each. Speaking of blue hearts, Poke picking up 2, and Mr. Squeezy... Everybody's favorite, because we all love singing it, don't we? Nonetheless, everybody's favorite. That'll give him a couple tier, which is actually fire rate up. So therein lies the difference. Fire rate up, aka tears up, will up how quickly you fire your shots. Shot speed up increases how quickly it moves once it's on screen. So like once you release it from your eye, it's Randy Johnson fastball by comparison to like this like I lobbed a pitch up in the air, woo, like softball pitch type of thing. And there you see that 5-second damage shield when Magic got damaged there. Yeah, holy Red Rocks, Batman. Alright, so Magic with this dead end, gonna bomb right back out. He's down to 1 bomb, so again, this is why we let the players do this. Again, especially in the womb, you're gonna see this happen quite a bit. And wow, that champion mod, that sucks. That really sucks. Alright, thankfully he can fly and get over there. This will make this a lot easier. Oh, wow. It doesn't have the right range to hit him. Okay, that's the other cheap way to take those out. Have more range than them. Either way, though. Basically, what I was trying to get at is that in the womb, we let players bomb through doors. That is acceptable. It is one of the reasons that we banned stuff like Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, and Ipecac. But with expendable bombs, you can only have so many. Like you may get 99, sure, if you get Pyro or something, more power to you. But you may get something like a Bombs or Key Pill. Turns them all into keys, now you're screwed. So again, like we'd have to ban half of the stuff in the game if it got down to that. But we basically made it so that like if you have expendable bombs that you picked up yourself, feel free to use them as you please. Could use them as damage, could use them to get through doorways if you found a dead end. And it paid off for Magic here. It's, oh god, the bloat. Really? Because... Really? Question. Really? I'm gonna leave it at that, but really on that? Again? This'll work out a heck of a lot better for Magic, but, yeah, really? Again? Yeah, that's my question, Diana. He fought this already, guys. Second time he's seen the bloat in the same run in 2 floors. So again, he knew he wasn't going to get it on Depths 2, but are you kidding me? How the hell did he get it again on Womb 1? That's ridiculous. Jesus game. WTF, man. WTF, dude. No, you're not going crazy. I was thinking the same thing, like, wait, no, that was Magic because he has Tech 2, and I remember Tech 2 hitting it and thinking, well, he could probably aim it better so Brimstone doesn't hit him, or well enough, I mean, so that Brimstone doesn't hit him. Ooh, check this out. Damage up, health up, and a God Room for Magic. Are you kidding me? The second Bible we see. Let's see those no Bibles again. You've got to be kidding me, Magic. Oh my god, that is just troll and beautiful right there. Oh wow, really? Really? Wow. Side-by-side Bibles, guys. What the fuck? Oh my god. Let's see the no Bibles again. Are you kidding me right now? That's why you gotta love this game. And you can tell those two are just laughing hysterically, too. Wow. And speaking of those bombs are key filled, Magic just found one. So he switched around his bombs and keys, picks up 5 bombs instead of the 3 that he used to have, and switches them back and forth. Oh, God. Alright, so for my editors, that was an hour and 24 minutes in. Wow. Who would have thought you'd see that, let alone, like, as I'm dying of laughter. So that's our 3rd Bible tonight in the first race. Oh, wow. Magic still... Dude, you are a risky son of a bitch, bro. Alright, Magic risked his own rule right there by randomly teleporting in the womb, too. Allow me again to explain what the MagicD250 rule is. If you teleport in the womb, too, you have about a 7% chance that you're going to want... Whoa, one of those poop socks just flew through the wall. There it is. Nonetheless, you have about a 7% chance of warping into an I Am Error room. What happens with that is it gives you a way down past the boss on this floor, and you really can't get back out unless it gives you another way to teleport. So Magic took it on himself at that point and said, well, why don't I just have to kill off the devil as my new finishing point? That was the first race ever in Binding of Isaac Racing League Season 1. Ever! And Magic just randomly teleported in the womb, too. I would like to show that this man has got gigantic freaking cojones. That is all. He'd be fine in Shale as well, so it wasn't really that big of a risk, honestly. I just find it hysterical that of all people to do it for the second time, it was Magic. Yeah, you can't even touch the banned items. You have to reset if you pick them up. Toothpicks being the exception, they can pick those up, but not one racer has taken them yet, and I don't blame them. 2 of diamonds will double Magic's money, la-di-da, from 10 to 20 cents. Not that big of a deal right now, because all he's looking for is 1 boss fight. Oh, nice, he actually found the video of it. Very nice. Yeah, you can pick them up. They're not completely useless, but, like, do you see how Magic shots are moving faster than Pokes are? And I don't mean firing them out faster, I just mean the actual traveling speed of them. That's the only thing it does. Problem is you cap that traveling speed out so quickly. It's like, Edmund even said when he was on cast, it's like 1, maybe 2 items, depending on what you get. So basically, with the abundance of those, we just said, screw it, we'll let them re-roll the toothpicks. They've been showing up a lot this year, too. So it winds up working out better for the racers. They might get at least a decent item out of it that could do them a lot more good. Yeah, and there's Sammy's head again for Magic. That kind of blasted copy of your tears. Now, again, I say kind of. If you've got, like, Mom's Knife or Brimstone, it will not fire off 8 Brimstones or 8 Mom's Knives. You wish. But it'll take on the damage effect that they have. So, for example, right there, you can see that they're kind of like spectral-looking tears. Magic's got spectral tears. So does Tammy's head. So Tammy's head's tears will all also go through every wall in the room or any, block that gets in their way. That's not true. You can go back in the race highlights. I think it was New York Video Game Freak actually used the poop the one time because it was like 4 floors in, so he figured out what the hell. Used it, shot it down, got an Eternal Heart out of it. So that was in the league. I think it was New York Video Game Freak. Don't quote me on that. I think it was. Somebody did that this year, though. So one-time use of the poop for an Eternal Heart wasn't too bad of an idea, so it's not useless by any means. It's just very low chance. Alright, so again, Magic's cleared just about this entire floor. My guess would be he's got just this one next room after this to clear. Again, that's a guess. He may have one more, but I think he's going to find his boss fight right after this. Oh, good question. If one of the racers, like, if I'll ask in chat tonight who it was and if they remember. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. Like, you can get keys, you can get, believe it or not, bombs, coins, hearts, Eternal Hearts, and Soul Hearts out of poop. So you get damn near everything. You can see Poke using that Unicorn Horn. You get 7 seconds of invincibility and damage dealing. One more room. There we go. Okay, now Magic's found the Mom's Heart fight. I knew it couldn't be that far away. He cleared this entire floor. Every room. Totally cleared. Very nice. Again, not the intentional way of doing it, but hey, he did it. Nonetheless, on to It Lives. This is where we race to. So again, we do a best 2 out of 3. You'll see, ooh, I was gonna say you'll see Magic working around. I would have gone after the Brimstone Eye first. I hate those things. You get hit so much easier with them. Alright, and again, every time he gets hit, he's gonna get a 5-second damage shield. And you can see having 10 hearts left at the moment, he's not worried about taking damage here. Magic's not gonna cry about that right now. That's true. Toothpicks is also range down on it. No, Mom's Heart is only this one, I almost called it a variant, but it's only this one version. Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody pass on the raw liver, like, ever. Unless they're doing, you know, something like a Blue Baby-ish type of run where they want to keep just the blue hearts. That's the only time I've seen people pass on that. I think ever. Literally. Either that or like me, I came across it when I already had 12 red hearts and kind of pointless for me. Couldn't find anything in the code? Nice. Well, not you know what I mean. Not nice, but nice that you're looking in the code for it. I knew what I meant there, I think. That came out very odd, but I think you knew what I meant. Nonetheless, Magic already down below about half health here on Mom's Heart, so he's got just a little bit more to go. You can see that Tech 2 doing wonders. There you see It Lives will now stay out the rest of the time. Magic's going to keep dodging here. Very nice. Again, with flying ability, it takes out a lot of fear in this fight. You just have to worry about stray shots like that literally hitting you. But you can stand right on top of the blood and take no damage from it anymore. I was going to say, Poke knows what's up, so he's just going to go ahead and reset because that's your winner right there. MagicD250 taking himself a 1.